everybody, it's Chloe of Say the Girl. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. And today it is our monthly unboxing of the Ice Cream Beauty Box. So if you would like to see what is in this box and the look that we will end up creating, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. All right, here we go. Here is April box. It is pretty late. It took a while for it to ship out and get to me. It seems to be getting later all the time. It is almost May, and we'll be getting on to the next box, which may be our last box. I might be looking for a new subscription box to try. Still thinking. But anyways, let's see what we've got here for April. So let's open up our box. First thing we've got here is the card. So it's April, spring on the horizon, and then we've got all the costs and everything here. Generally, the box is $25 plus $10 shipping, so $35 a month. And then whatever value over top of that is like a gravy. So let's stick our hands in. And the first thing we've got here, because it's sitting right on top, is Beauty for Certain, BFC. We've gotten a few things from them. I think we originally had gotten like a mini gloss. Then we got a liquid lip. And this is the, in shade number 2, matte liquid lipstick. So we've got another lipstick here. Let's take a look. We always love ourselves a red, and this is it here. So I believe again, well, let's do it. Let's see here. So here we go. Matte liquid lipstick by Beauty for Certain. There are a few shade variations of this matte lipstick. These are pigmented matte lipsticks. Be sure to prep your lips with a lip balm to avoid dry lips. You can also top it off with a clear gloss. It is $22. And it is this color right here. We'll save swatching and everything until our look, but this is looking very beautiful. You know we like a red. This is definitely looking like a pinky red, but we will see. So back into the box you go. So the first thing we've got is lipsticks. There's generally 5 to 7 items in here. I don't think I've yet had 7, but I've definitely had 6. Unless I want to count the set of brushes and separating it out, then I've had over 7. But anyways, so the next thing I have here is this black box. This is Bold Control Graphic Marker. And this is, I want to say, Douce or Douce. And it's easy to control graphic liquid eyeliner, and it doesn't show a shade on here, but I'm going to assume it is black. But here we go. Here it is. It is quite chunky though. I don't think I've ever gotten one this chunky. I've had thicker ones before, but not chunky like this. Oh, there we go. That is a super chunk liner. Cool. Can't wait to give that a try. I always like a black liner, so very excited to try a super chunk liner. So this is the Magic Marker eyeliner or lip gloss topper. Okay, so it looks like there were 2 items available from Duce. You would either get the master liner or the lip gloss topper, which would have gone with that, I suppose. These are $23. It says here, this is a variation item that will be either a basic black eyeliner or a clear glass topper by Duce. The eyeliner container is thick, making it easier to apply. And then it says here, if you got the glossy top coat, it would provide a multi-dimensional and vibrant shine, perfect for taking your look to the next level. But we have an eyeliner. I'm not much of a a glassy gloss person. I like the milky kind, so I'm much happier to get the liner here. So yay for me. So we're looking already at $45. So with that, we're already over our monthly. So everything else. So after this, even then, even not even all of this, like, yeah, this is even $10 over it. So everything is definitely gravy. What is this? Okay, so this is from Charmacy, and this is a duochrome liquid eyeshadow. We've had quite a few things from Charmacy, but I don't like pencils and I think shadows, but I've not had anything liquid that I remember. So here we go. And this is in the shade OVIP 8. And what do we've got here? This is the oh no, multi-liquid eyeshadow by Charmacy Global, $12. Do not be fooled by the color of the bottle. This is magic in a bottle. This can be used on its own or as an eyeshadow topper. Once this product sets, it can no longer be blended out or you'll start to see it get patchy. Make sure you work quickly and apply plenty. Alrighty, good to know. And that is a $12. Even if it was just white, it is very pretty. Like white and sheer. Definitely nice for a topper. So there we go. We've got 3 items there. Next item on top here is this, oh, again from, this is from Chantico Beauty. A little teeny weeny palette here. This is very cute. We've had some little eyeshadow palette from them before. And here we are again. The mirror is nicely covered. We've got one of the old school little foam applicators, which you can still get when you buy like Chanel and Christian Dior. And it is these 2 shades here. And what does it have to say? The Duochrome Duo by Chantico Beauty is an exclusive to the box. It's $20. And it says here, we're so excited to feature this exclusive mini palette. This palette features 1 multi-chrome and 1 duochrome eyeshadow. The sparkle and the shift on these are amazing. Pack on the color with your finger, the provided sponge or a flat brush for the best results. And there we go. We will definitely swatch those after. And these are sometimes really good for things that are super shiny. I actually bought some on their own. So very cool. So that's our 4th item there. And did I mention the price? Yes, $20. Alrighty, anyone else do we have in here? We've got our nice biodegradable popcorn. And then it looks like what we have next is a palette. Yes. So we have 5 things in this box, and here we've got a palette packed up, and it is by Ofra. It is the Mini Mix palette. It's a versatile, refillable palette. So that's pretty cool. It says here, good, I guess it's good to go. And then it shows on the back there the names. And then let's look inside. Oh, this is quite nice. So we have, oh, smile, you're beautiful. This has, I like the, if you're going to do a plastic protector, this is great, right? Instead of just a plastic sheet that you'd throw away, this definitely is more protection and stays quite on there. But there we go. Look at this. It looks like we have a blush, a bronzer, highlighters, and then we have some eyeshadows here. So yes, so this is called All of the Lights. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 different highlighters in there. This one looks a lot like Rodeo Drive, but there we go. Then we've got, I'm gonna think this is Current and this is Intentions. Then we've got Ambition and Goals. I think if this is the right order. Then this is Clean Slate, Fresh, Reset, and hold on, Clean Slate, Reset, Fresh, and Ready, which is a nice red. So this looks really good. So we're looking at pretty much a full face. If you can use the bronzer, we'll have to swatch it and see. We've got bronzer, we've got blush, we've got highlighter, we've got some matte eyeshadows, we've got some shimmery ones, or we've got this here we could use. There is, of course, the white one, but this one would be a nice inner corner as well. We've got a lip, and we've got an eyeliner, so almost a full face going on here. So this is the Good to Go palette by Ofra Cosmetics. It is worth $39. It says you won't need anything besides this palette, foundation and lipstick to complete a beautiful look. This palette contains a value of $109 all-in-one easy to take with you palette. This palette contains a blush, a bronzer, a highlighter, and 7 beautiful eyeshadow shades. So there we go. Super nice. So there we go. And it is very springy. I really do like this green, and I do like this red. This blush looks nice. So the only thing from Ofra I've ever used besides having some mini lipsticks is her highlighters. I have 2 of them. One she released for Earth Day, or they released. Years ago, that was a few years ago, that was a greenish shimmery one, and I love all the green highlighters. And then Rodeo Drive, I'm finishing up a second one, and I have a backup because one came in our box, and I can try another color here. So that's pretty exciting. So I will put the value on top because I don't have my phone here, and we will be ready and have a naked face in 3, 2. Okay, so now we're ready to play with our products from our box. So in recap, we have the lippy. So this is the shade 02, and this was this pinky red shade. So I'm curious, I watched Alexandria Ryan do a look, and hers was a really crazy pink, so I'm wondering if that's the same one. We got ourselves our thick eyeliner here. So that was the Douce eyeliner, which keeps getting, this little lip keeps getting stuck here. There we go. So we've got our thick eyeliner. And we have got our, this is from Charmacy. We've got our Charmacy layer. It's so bright and shiny. And then we've got our 2 palettes. So we've got this one here from Shantico. And then we have the big Ofra palette here, which is classified as a face palette. So we have our bronzer, we've got a blush, a bronzer, highlighter, and then we've got our eyeshadows. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this bronzer here. I'm going to grab one of my favorite bronzer brushes, which is an old Morphe brush, and let's see if we can make this work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently go in here. If I have the right name, sometimes it's hard to know exactly which way they're going, so I think that is called Current. It's either Current or Intentions. It's going to be one or the other. And then I'm going to tap it out a little bit on my hand before trying it, just to make sure. Oh yeah, there we go. Definitely looks darker in the pan, and a little pat out is helpful, but I still will continue to tap it out on my hand first to not grab so much. I don't want it to be too dark. I don't usually use a lot of bronzer or anything. Just usually use a little bit, and it's more, I use it more when I have say a slightly lighter foundation on, just to warm it up a little bit. But yeah, that's all right. There we go. So next up, we're going to go into the blush. So, and then we will leave the highlighter to, oh, this is spongy. So there is the blush there. So I want to say it's either Current or Intentions. Like I said, it just depends on which way you're going here. So, all right, the blush. All right, got some color there. Same thing too. I'm going to give a light tap on my hand just in case. And let's see. Again, I was seeing that this was pretty light. Maybe this one doesn't need to be tapped out. Let's try this side without it being tapped out. Yeah, it's definitely a light blush, which is good. It's better, I think, if it's a little bit too light and buildable than too dark out of the gate, especially because this face palette is going to go to probably a lot of different skin tones. So that's the tough things with a face palette or foundations or something, unless you have options in a box, because other than that, you're gonna end up, oops, messing my hair a little bit. You could end up with something that you can't even use. Yeah, it's a little bit brighter in person. There you go. You can see a little bit. Holding you a little blending. Yes, honey. Uh-huh. Somebody's wanting more breakfast or a second breakfast. Let's just blend that a little bit more with a bigger fluffy brush. I need to get better at blending it out when I'm bringing it up. Okay, so again, we said we were going to leave the highlighter till last because we were going to do our eyes first. So I'm just going to prime my eye here using my Gerard Cosmetics. Most of the shades in here are pretty light, so this white will be really good. I have a tealish blue sweater on, and there is that nice green in there. I know what you're thinking. Not another green look. All right. Oh, I have to keep using this. Got this brush, I think it was in this box as well, from Billy. Anyways, I really like this one for eye primer. I think it might replace the other one that I'm using. Really quite like that. I know it's supposed to be a concealer brush, but it works really good to get a nice even coat of this. Okay, let's just quickly, in case I want to use these, swatch the two from Chanteco here. So here is this kind of neutral shade, neutrally orangey shade there, and then we have this purpley one here that also has, that's so funny, when you look at it in the pan, see if it shows like that on screen, it shows very purple, but then when you twist like that, it gives the orange. So these two definitely actually would work really well together in a look. So I'm not sure if we're going to be using these today, so it might be for another look, but it is very pretty. Alrighty, so it's not the same shade, but this would be nice to have in front here. But I've been really eyeing that red with that pink shade and maybe a little bit of this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start blending with a little bit with this neutral shade. And again, if it's the shade on the left, it's Lean Slate. If it's the one here, it's Ready. But I'm thinking this has got to be Clean Slate. So, because that makes more sense color-wise. So we'll find ourselves a little floofy brush here. And I'm using a Boom Stick from Creature Cosmetics. I actually really wish now I bought 2 sets of these. I really like them. Yes, honey, Mom will make you some more breakfast in a little bit. She's been being really picky about what she's eating, but she likes these things called silvers. They're supposed to be like food toppers or things with high calorie to make cats eat. And she's been liking those. So as long as I'm getting calories into my 18 going on 19-year-old cat, I'm happy. So this one goes on a little less neutrally than I thought. There we go. That's pretty. Yes, couple minutes, okay? There we go. That's nice. And then we're going to grab another brush. I'm going to a antique market and then a witch's market. Yes, honey. After that today. So yes, we're going to go into this red one. So again, I think this is the one we're calling Ready. And I've never used Oprah shadows before, so that's a pretty red. Okay, you can see if it gets buildable. Well, it's like it's red, but it's not a vibrant red. It's like maybe like a brick red, like for bricks on the outside of a house kind of red. This is going on really nice. I don't do a lot of mainstream makeup anymore. It's basically indie brands. I guess as big or as mainstream I get is like Beauty Bay, Be Perfect, but they're still more in the indie thing, as you're not, at least here in Canada, you're not finding them in store. But Ofra, I'm trying to remember, can you get a lot of Ofra here? No, I don't think so. I think I always had to get my highlighters from the US when I was in the US. So we don't get a lot of Oprah here, but in the US, I remember you could be able to get it in Ulta and Sephora, I want to say, for sure Ulta, because that's where I used to always get the highlighters. The one mall that I used to go in across the border had an Ulta, which I was really excited when I got back into makeup. Really quite like Ulta for the fact that it does drugstore on one side of the makeup portion, and then it's got higher end on the other, and indie, and then of course you can also get hair supplies. You can get things to do your hair and makeup, and yeah, a lot of fun. Alrighty, I really like this color. Those are really pretty. Alrighty, so I'm going to take a fluffier brush here. I should have one here. Yes. And I'm just going to go blend a little bit more. Okay. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I like it. Alrighty, so we do have this shade here, which I'm gonna guess is called Goals. And I think that would be the right one for up front, I think. And I'm just going to leave a little bit there because I think I do want to try and put a little bit of the green there. But first, let's go into this one. Well, these blend super well. I'm quite impressed about how nice these are blending. Because like I said, I've been spoiled by using so many good indie brands that a lot of brands that like you can get at Sephora, which is even including Melt, I find that the formulas I don't seem to like as much or gravitate to anymore. So it's nice to see that there is actually, for people who, you know, don't have access to indie or don't want to buy online but have an Ulta near them, that they can still get some good eyeshadows. But like I said, Ulta does carry some indie brands. They were, I think, one of the first retailers that I knew of that carried Juvia's Place. Though I usually buy Juvia's Place from the website, but I have occasionally bought a little something when I used to go to an Ulta, but that's a long, long time ago. So there we go. That's got a nice little bit there. It's just more of an everyday shimmer, so we definitely want to use, maybe try and use this one from Charmacy, I think, in the metal. So now let's do the one that we're really excited to try. And this one, of course, because, oh, maybe I was gonna say because it's in the middle, but it's not. I'm gonna think that this is called a Fresh, because that does look like a nice fresh shade. So we're gonna pop a little on our brush here. And then we're going to give this a little bit more of a better life using a little bit of setting spray. There we go. Oh yeah, ooh, that is pretty. Go Oprah. Now, would I have bought this? I've always been kind of curious in some of these face palettes and seeing this stuff, but I know a few years ago there was a little bit of controversy with the one of the owners, or one of the either owners or top shareholders, I can't quite remember, but I think they may be gone now, and you know, there's other people working at Ofra other than their leaders, so I'm okay using Ofra again. Alrighty, there we go. Plus they have my favorite highlighter of all time, or one of my favorite highlighters of all time. It's tied with the Kaleidos one. But, oh, that's really pretty. I like that. Okay, so what are we going to do on the bottom lash line? Reds, well, you know, yeah, because I don't want to look like I have a red eye. So I'm going to try a little bit of this other shade that we've not tried yet, which I think is going to be the one that's called a Reset. So that's there. So let's just try a little bit of that along the bottom first, and if we want to, we can maybe add a touch of the red. Yeah, I think that's good. So these shades are pretty subtle. Getting a little bit darker without the lights, but not a lot. Okay, and then I'll take a little bit of the red and put that on the outer edge. I'm gonna take a thinner brush though. Okay, so highlighters. Like I said, this one here is definitely, this one is looking a lot like Rodeo Drive. This one does, okay, so this definitely, you're looking at a champagne-y shade and then a darker champagne shade. They're pretty close. And then we've got this more, I think I almost want to call it a bronzy pink, because it does feel like it has a little pink in it. And then of course we have the pink. They just, I think that's what I'm going to use. They just called All of the Lights. So I think we're going to use that one. So let's grab a little bit of, oh, that's really pretty. Yep, it's your typical beautiful Seen from Space Ofra highlighter. Oh, nice. All right, I am going to buff a little bit here really quickly to blendy blend, and then we can play with our tick liner, our shimmery one for the middle of the lid. There we go, just a little blendy blend. And then a little spray. This again is the Rude Cosmetics Radiant Lasting Spray. I really do like that. Wish we had it here in the drugstore. Okay, so let's see if we can navigate the Douce Thick Liner and see if we can get a wing here without destroying everything. What time are we at? Ooh, running out of time. The market opens at 9, and they had last night where if you wanted to pay 20 bucks to get in, you can get kind of a first dibs, but I wasn't motivated to do that. Trying not to spend too much money. There was a vendor there last year that I liked, so I'm hoping they're there, and if they have any more of these dishes I collect. But if they don't, I'm trying not to really buy anything. So some stuff that I didn't know was there goes first. We're good. But I do want to be for opening though, anyways. We're close there too. Last year I went and there's a little bit of a lineup to get in. It went really fast though, but. And then I'm meeting my friend Martha there. She's gonna come a little bit later. She likes to sleep in a little bit more than I do, but I think again, she's one of those people that stays up a bit later than I do. Oh, this is kind of nice. Ooh. Nice. Okay. I'll see you there. Ooh, I do. Alrighty, whoever this brand is, I like this liner a lot. Well, we'll see how long it lasts, but at the moment, she's doing good. Yeah, definitely colors in pretty good. You definitely, the tip is very pointed, as you can see there. Popping on my pale skin so you can see. And yeah, wow, that actually went pretty quick. For me, it's just trying to figure out where to lay them because I have one eye that droops a little bit more than the other. But I think that's pretty good. That one's a little bit higher, a smidge, but no, I think it's good. Look at that. Huh. Alrighty, this is another great box. Okay, so let's take a little bit. Now, does this have tape or can I just get into this? Ah, found it. Alrighty, so this is the one from Charmacy. Again, did that have a name on it? It was, yes, OVIP08 Duochrome Liquid Eyeshadow. Let's see what kind of applicator it has. Okay, it's got a doe foot applicator, which would be nice if I didn't have anything else on my eye, but this is a very clear whitish shade. So you, ooh, look at that. Ooh, hello. So this is the one that you're supposed to work really quick. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty. Alrighty. So let's just tap some on our finger and then smack that on the middle of our lid. Trying to do that without wrecking my eyeshadow. So it might not be working as good as it should just because as I'm trying to do that. Ooh, I'm gonna put it on my eyeliner. Oh, yeah, let's put some more on the eyeliner. That looks, ooh, I like that. All right, a bit more. Ooh, look at that. I like that on the eyeliner. Look at that. Ooh, that is so pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. I see you there, Charmacy. Alrighty, and then last but not least, we have the lips. Then I will go put on maybe some lashes. We're deciding still, and some mascara, some earrings, and then we can have our final thoughts, which I think you kind of know what they are. Yeah, it's that same bright, crazy pinky red that Alexandria got as well. So I don't know if we're all getting the same shade. I can't remember, did it say something about there being multiple choices? Matte lipstick. Oh, a few shade variations. So definitely could be somebody else getting a different shade. Ooh, that's fun. Look at that. That is fun. I like that. Ooh, we are bright today. Love it. Alrighty, so let me do my last finish ups and then we will be back. And here we are done. We put some lashes on. Why are lashes such a trial? All right, put on some little crow earrings and we're finished. So what did we think about this box? I really liked it. I like this liner. This is great. I mean, this is quite the color story that, yeah, I think maybe I should have left it all red instead of adding the green, but that's okay. We were just having some fun playing with the mini mix palette from Oprah. So what do I think of this? The bronzer and the blush go on really nicely. They're definitely light and need to be built up a little bit. Highlighters are always perfect. Ofra has one of the best highlighter. Ofra and Kaleidos have some of the best highlighter. Eyeshadows, they blended really well, went on really easy. They're definitely more everyday shimmer, everyday mattes, but good. So no, I'm quite happy with this. Let's put our collective cover on here. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'm happy to get this. Let's see, we didn't play with this yet, but we did do some swatches and this is really nice and I can't wait to play with that. For sure, the next kind of purple look I might do, or maybe I'll play with that. The lippy I'm liking. Again, we've had their gloss before and we've had another, I think a neutral shade, a small one, I think. And I really liked it. I really do like this formula here. This eyeliner pen is amazing. It is worth it. Did I keep everything? Yeah, here. So the, yeah, the eyeliner pen was $23. I normally don't want to pay that much unless it's my favorite brand, but I really like this a lot, so maybe. The palette was, again, $38. This smaller palette was $30. No, this one was $32, or is that $12? Oh, I tell you, without glasses, I can't see nothing, so let's do this. So yeah, so this, the $12, yeah, totally worth it. It looks amazing on the eyeliner. I would definitely like to try a full look with it. So that is 100% worth the $12. Is this worth $22? No, not for that size. But do I like it? Yes. If it was around $15 for the size, yes. This was the Duo 20. They are duochromes, so yeah, they are a little bit more expensive. But yeah, things pretty good. Yeah, nope, this is good. So $116 total, $81 on top of the value that I paid for in US funds. So I'm quite happy with this box and pretty chuffed with this look. So anyways, that's it from me today. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends and we can play with Ice Cream Beauty together. As always, behave and make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.